We have some information. We have some stuff to go over. We got a special guest that's going to be joining us. So much information. But before we get into it, do we have any announcements for this week? Maybe we do. Maybe we don't. Oh, okay. We have Newark. Is that in New Jersey? Where is that at? I don't know. But we have the Taste and Talk here with some of the ladies of the Rebirth. So this event, if you are near or even if you're not, if you have people there, invite. This is Saturday, June 28th. They're going to be tasting and talking. But the good thing about, the taste and talk, I see it in a whole different light now. We just came back from Michigan, our corporate office, and so much will be revealed to you all tonight about how we show up as total life changers moving forward. And a lot of it is going to be fueled by our tasting talks. And so I won't take that conversation away from the person that's going to be talking about it, but just know very, very, very exciting things to come as it relates to that. Any other announcements? International Convention. Is it really on September 11th? Oh man. All right. International Convention, September 11th. All roads lead to Frequency. I would love to know who named it Frequency, because I think that is an amazing title for such an incredible event, because I believe that we all need to be on the same frequency. And I believe that after this past weekend, we are closer than ever before to getting to where we want to see TLC in our organization to be. And so I'm excited about Frequency. If you've already gotten your ticket, go ahead and drop some fire signs. If you plan on getting your ticket, go ahead and drop some fire signs. If you live in the state where convention is taking place, go ahead and drop some fire signs. Dior, North Jersey. Is that what is that event in North Jersey? I see Newark, but then I seen DE, so I didn't know what that. I don't know. Geographically, I don't know. Perfect. Nikki, I see you. All right. Any other announcements? Any other announcements? Okay, no other announcements. I know we have some recognition from our South African team, but of course it's like either really late or early morning, so we won't go over that on today. I believe we're going to hold that for Saturday. But shout out to all of South Africa. I mean, you guys have totally been killing it. I know you're going to be watching this replay, and we are so excited for what is to come for you all. Let me tell y'all something. This organization came out the gate, started killing it. They had a little bit of a slowdown. We had to get some product to them. The product arrived. I had a call with one of the leaders today, Natati, and she is just pumped up. She's like, Coach, when are you coming out? When are you and TP coming out there? We want everybody in the Rebirth out there. And I assured her that 2025, we will not get out of 2025 before touching down in South Africa. And I know Jay and Sonia are just looking for a reason to travel. So anything we'll do, especially South Africa. So I know that is going to be on our radar for sure. Let me see the chat. I see it going off. Let me see. Newark DE. All right. This is going to bother me. Somebody just please tell me, is Newark DE, where is that at? This is a serious question. Team huddles, I just be feeling like I'm just talking one-on-one, because if it's not New Jersey, it was at Delaware. What is it? It's probably Delaware. I think it is Delaware. Got it. I paid attention a little bit. I paid attention a little bit now. And so so as you guys know, the last 3 weeks, of not having a team huddle, I felt that that was enough time for you all to get into the Rebirth University, Go back there, go through some of the trainings. I think collectively between Zooms and here, we did over 20 team huddles. I don't know what the number is for the Saturday calls since we've been here. And so it was more than enough information. And I want to give y'all a little summer break. But we back in action, okay? And so if you've missed any of the previous trainings, no worries. They're all back there. But more importantly, as we're bringing people on, listen, rely on the system. That I'm going to scream that until I'm blue in the face. There's nothing new to talk about. There's nothing new to train on. We did a phenomenal job at putting together the university. And I was talking to Nikki today after our leadership call, and she had some really insightful information, ideas of how we can make it better. So there's not any more information, any more training. We're just here to kind of expound upon what we've already created, what we've already trained on, and just space repetition is the mother of all learning. It's not learning new things that actually leads to success. I believe that it's finding the things to do right and continuously exercising those habits on a daily basis consistently is, that's what really leads to success. I know there's many people that are more talented than a lot of you all that are having success. There are many people that are more talented than me, but I show up. I'm pretty consistent in the majority of the things that I do, and so every day I'm not looking to find something better or new to do. I'm trying to find ways of how to get better and be more consistent at the things that I'm actually good at. And so that's not the message of the day, but if it was, that part of the message would be: don't look for things that you need to add to your arsenal. There's not enough time on this planet, people. There's not enough time for you to try to be great at the things that you're not great at. I think that for me, I found the thing that I was good at and I got better at that. And then the market pays you in direct proportion to the value that you bring. And I find it, there may be some people that may disagree. Some people are out there just trying to be the greatest at every single thing on the planet. But what I found in coaching thousands and thousands of people, dozens of them personally, I am able to do my job more effectively when I just find and identify the greatness and the genius that already exists inside of a person. And I help them to bring that out instead of saying, well, this works for this person, you should be more like them. So for the next 12 months, I want you to be more like them. It's like, no, find the beauty, find the talent, find the genius in who you are already, what comes naturally, what feels amazing. And then you step fully into that and you become the best version of yourself. And so the word of today, if you're ready, say I'm ready. If you're ready, Zanja, what's up? Okay, I see you. Tammy, what's up? The word of today: take care of your body because it is the only place that you have to live. Take care of your mind because it is the only thing that can take you where you want to go. Peace, health, and abundance. I'm going to say that one more time. Take care of your body. It is the only place that you have to live. Take care of your mind because it's the only thing that can take you from where you are to where you want to be. Peace and health and abundance all year long. That is my message. That is what I want you to reflect on tonight before you go to bed, tomorrow when you wake up. When I was in Detroit this past weekend, I said, man, this thing is spiritual. Everything is spiritual. There's no more work to do. There's no more training to do. There's no more any of that to do. I believe that, where we go in the spiritual, we also go in the physical. And many of you all, a lot of you all, we talk, some of us talk daily, some of us talk weekly, some of us talk monthly. And so, I may be preaching to the choir to some of you, but for the masses that I don't get to talk to, I can't tell you how unimportant it is or irrelevant it is to work on the thing before working on yourself. And so take care of your body, take care of your mind, because those two things, if either one of those things decide not to show up for you tomorrow, you are in trouble. All right. And so that leads me to bring it on. If we can queue up, I know she's in the back crowd somewhere. If we can queue up our leader, Mrs. Twyla Portis, you there? Let me see. Hey, unmute, unmute.
What's going on?
What's up, superstar? How you feeling?
Fantastic. What's going
Okay.
on? Rebirth and Coach Drake in the building.
Yeah, yeah. Well, listen, I know you have so much. I mean, we spend enough time together. We talk all day, every day. We this weekend together. I know you have a lot that you want to cover, and then I know we have a special guest. So I just want to say, I appreciate you, keeping me going, and I hope that I show up as that for you, and just a lot of our ideas and brainstorming and I think a lot of that has led to us being in Detroit, and then led to today. And I think really, I believe that the best is yet to come for many of us on this call. And so I'm going to go ahead and get off and let you do your thing, Miss TP.
All right, we're awesome. Y'all already know victory, right? The victory. That's, it's funny, Drake, I was saying this is victory, or it's surrender, depending on where I am, right? What's happening. But guys, listen, we're super excited about tonight. Tonight is a big deal for us. Coming off of an incredible trip at the at TLC HQ, having an opportunity to, talk to our CEO, our COO, some of the other leaders, and just really having, a mastermind, right? And I believe that, masterminds are great. They, it always just, whenever there's two minds that come together, or minimum of two minds, out comes a third, and we get an opportunity to talk, share, and obviously bring some information back to you. And one of the things that we got this past weekend, was a new tool. And obviously, Mr. Fallon's going to be here in just a few moments to talk about that. But before we bring him on, guys, I want to remind you guys about frequency. And I don't know if we have the flyer that we, put out there. Listen, do not let Coach Drake and TP get to frequency without you. Okay. I got my promo code out there. Drake might have a promo code, but because he didn't present his, here is mine, right? But go to totallifechanges.com. Get your tickets, guys, for frequency. We want Rebirth in the building. More importantly, we want the entire TLC family in the building in Detroit. Myself, Jacinda, Jay, and Sonia, we had a chance to go downtown, go to the hotel. It's nice. It's fab. We're in the center of downtown. Super, super awesome. Drake, we were talking about possibly doing something for the team. It's a big surprise, but definitely, we're going to have something obviously for the team as well. So definitely get to frequency. That's going to be so important. And it's for the lifeline of your business. And so a couple of things I want to share with you guys before I turn it over to our CEO. And one of the things obviously is, today for me was literally, just to, speak from my heart. You heard Coach Drake, some of the things that he shared, and he talked about, your mind and your body. And obviously when your mind is clear, it's focused, it's fresh, it feels good, you can really do the things that you're called to do, right? When your body is operating, at an optimal level, you have an opportunity to show up as your great self. And what I love about what we have with Total Life Change is obviously there's so much personal growth and development that goes into what we do every day as salespeople, right? And then, we have amazing products that will align with, our body feeling good on a daily basis. And so I believe that we have a lot of what it is that we need. But this is what I wanted to share with you guys. Rebirth, the reason I want you guys to understand why when we came together, we came up with a name of Rebirth. That just gave us an opportunity to not talk about what we've done or where we've been, but talk about where we are and what we're going to do to move forward. And so in order for that to happen, just a rebirth in ourselves and, our thought processes and how we look at things, how we feel about things, a rebirth had to happen. So our mission is clear, right? We're rebirthing the vision of helping everyday people, especially the average working family, experience true wellness. That's what this is all about. Coming off of HQ, Mr. Fowler made it very, very clear that, we want to make sure that families, working families, experience our products. That's what we did when we started this. And I believe that that's the mission even moving forward, because the more people we have experiencing true wellness, then financial freedom comes, right? Coach Drake can attest to this. Like, hey, listen, we were putting those products in the hands of people. We were selling those brewed packs of tea, $20 a gallon. People were losing 5 pounds in 5 days. And, they were sharing with other people. And then organically, the financial freedom happened. Right? That's what happened organically. And so understand, ladies and gentlemen, an extra $500 to $1,000 a month will change things for the family. And I don't even say average family, just for a family in general. And so we've got to manage expectations of people. I love the fact that we created the most millionaires and, in the history, probably minority millionaires in the history of network marketing. But the bottom line is that's a rarity. Right. And I love when I would hear my mentor say, it's possible, but I mean, it's plausible, but highly possible. Right. And that's because timing and chance took place at that time. Could it happen again? Absolutely. But we want to start talking to people. Hey, listen, you know what? We've got something that can give you extra $500 to $1,000 a month because they're already working a full-time career. This is extra income, right? And so we are not even that this team wasn't on that, but we want to make sure that those are the things that we continue. It can relieve stress, restore hope, and unlock new possibilities. That's what rebirth is about. That's what we are about, rebirthing the understanding of helping families achieve extra income and have wellness, right? And have wellness. And so, this is the starting point, that we're meeting people where they are, and we're giving them something real. That's what we're doing. We're not selling a pie in the sky. We're not, we're not talking about, light. We're not doing any of that. We are giving them an even playing field where the average person that doesn't have all of, a lot of skill, they don't, understand, all the creative things that has to happen. They just love the product and they want to share with other people, and they want to do it in a magnitude where it's happening quick. It's happening over and over. There's duplication that's happening. And guys, what happens is the financial freedom comes. What happens is the branding comes. I don't know, people get into this. I want to brand myself. Go have success. Go have success. I never sought out to brand myself, but I wanted success and I wanted growth, and that happened for me. And then the brand came, right? It came. And so I just wanted to get us back to the reality of what the real deal is. Lastly, I'll say this. Our wellness solution is a slimming system, okay? Is a slimming system. It's a powerful, proven, trio designed to cleanse the body, control the cravings, and support healthy, sustainable weight loss. This guy right here is the game changer. Guys, can see, here's what other people are saying. They're saying, oh, TLC got another Me Too product. It's not going to work. Everybody's selling tea. They got a Me Too product. Everybody's got, a liquid vitamin. They got a Me Too product. Okay, maybe you're right. But they don't have this. They don't have a cleanse, and a control. They don't have a GLP-1 that produces, right, more GLP-1 that's supposed to happen naturally in our body. I don't know about you, but this right here, nobody else have it. And if we jump on it now and start promoting it now and start, putting the content out about this now, right, we could be ahead of the curve. But if we wait, guess what? Somebody else might decide they're going to come up with this system too. Nobody has the liver cleanse, right? Or I can't say liver cleanse. No one has the liver support. What is it? Let me make sure, because I want to get the language right, because we don't get in trouble but supports healthy liver function. They don't have that, right? They have injections, but they don't have this guy. They don't have, a detox cleanse, a tea that goes along with this. They don't have a GLP-1 that helped to produce the natural GLP-1 that resides in our body. I didn't know that. So guys, the clear cleanse control system that we have is different from anything else out there. And so if you're ready to promote this product, if you're ready to get on the product, the one that I got for free when I went out to corporate. So see what happens when you go to corporate, you get some free stuff. I passed this on to Christian, who's a mom of three, a 3-year-old, 2-year-old, and a 1-year-old. And Christian always supports the calls. She's always hosting. She's the spirit of rebirth. So I told her, hey, I got a system for you. Right. And so here's the bottom line, ladies and gentlemen, is that we've got something that nobody else have. It's the edge to our moment. This is our moment. This is our moment. Right. And when I say our, we have to think about, I heard someone say, you do more for the team than you do for yourself. Or what? No, you do more for the company than you do for the team. You do more for the team than you do for yourself. And that philosophy takes you a very long way. Because when people think of total life changes, we want them to think of, who we really are and what we represent. We represent the working family that want to earn an extra $500 to $1,000. We represent, a company that has a product that literally works and people get results, right? We want, when people think of total life changes, that we are a community of professional individuals that literally love what it is that we do, and we love helping people, right? That's who we are. That's who we are as a company. And so we know that that's who we are as a company. Then who are we as a team, right? How do we show up? Are we going to make sure that we got our tickets? Guys, let me tell y'all something. A leader does it first. We have our tickets. You're the leader of your organization. Do you have your tickets for the conference? I don't know. Lil Birdie said there was a lot of leaders out at corporate that didn't have their tickets for the conference yet. That's not who we are, right? And so we want to make sure that we do the things that we need to do, and we do them because it is the right thing to do, right? And so what we have decided is that this slimming system is not just a product, but it's about people who want more energy, more income, and more life. That's what this is about. So when you can grab onto like a bigger vision, then we understand that that's what it is we want. We are people who are ready to change and looking for a community that believes in that change, right? So with that being said, Guys, who's ready to start their slimming system journey? Who's ready to really share this system with other people using the right language, right? So we don't get in any kind of trouble with the FTC, or you get in trouble, with total life changes legal, but you're ready to just get it out there, push it out there, push it out there, because this product right here, I lost 13 pounds. I have been at a plateau seemingly for years. Okay. But it was this product and this system that got me over the hump, right? Night sweats, menopause, all of the stuff, right? And it got me over the hump. And so I can't wait for my product. I told Christian, if you don't come and get this, I'm going to start taking it, right? Because I'm going to do another system, and I'm excited about it, right? So if you're excited, I see some people saying they're ready to share and ready to talk about it. So that's so awesome. So what I'm going to do now is get out of the way. I want to bring on, I hope our CEO is on the back line. And he shared something with us this past weekend. And it's funny because, when you know that something works, you know that it works. And sometimes, people don't understand when a vision is given to you, and maybe they're not supposed to, because it wasn't given to you, it was given to that person. And so he has a vision, ladies and gentlemen, to have these home parties, these virtual parties going on all around the world, thousands of them taking place at one time, right? And so when you have that kind of vision, everything that we do takes money, time, effort, all of those things. And so he obviously has found a system along with his, technology team, or whomever that might be, the tech team, and have put together a system that's going to help us to be able to show up and duplicate ourselves, in a fast pace, with this new tool and this technology. So I don't know if we have our CEO, Mr. Jack Fallon, on the back line, that is going to come up and share with you guys. There he is. Are you outside? Is that a fireplace burning?
Yes. Can you hear
It's
me?
cold
Yes. That's why I went in this room specifically to show you guys.
there. What?
This,
It's 90 degrees in Houston.
I know we are freezing in Michigan. I can't put my hand on it. It's crazy. I'm like, I got to show these guys the fireplace.
Oh my goodness.
This is real.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. Well, Mr. Fallon, we had a great time with you this past weekend. Coach Drake, myself, Sonia, Jacinda, Jay. We were all out there with so many other people. We haven't really let the cat out of the bag about the new tool. And a few of our leaders, they know about it. But
Yeah.
we just really want to hear you and your heart. And, I know it's something you're super excited about. And if you would just kind of share, you can go ahead and pull me off the platform and put some of his slides up there. And just tell us, what this is about, why you're excited about it, what you see happening, and how we can, give people, our products around the world.
So I have slides. Whoa! Hey, I love this platform. Can you hear me, Twyler? Oh, you got to. Okay, you probably got to bounce back and forth. So,
Yes.
okay, beautiful. So here is the slide of the slides. So our marketing team. Well, first I got to back up though. Twyler, you messed my whole speech up. I got like a 2-hour speech for you guys, and Twyler messed it up. I'm just joking, but yes, that is a beautiful slide. What that says to us in the rest of the world is we have a system, and we're going to follow this system no matter what your background, your income level, your schooling level. It doesn't matter. You just plug into the system, and whatever results you want, you repeat the system. This is McDonald's you're looking at. This is TLC McDonald's. But first and foremost, I got to go back because this is a team call to your leadership. Listen, did you ever think like, man, I hope Daryl doesn't say the wrong thing when he goes in front of the leadership or corporate, or Do they represent us? Because you guys got a great team. Is Twyler, I hope she says the right things, and because they represent you guys. And I'm telling you right now, you couldn't ask for two better people. Classy to the utmost classy, looked upon as steady, calm, veteran leadership in the industry. So I'm so proud to work with them. I hope you guys are as well. I don't think they get as much credit as they deserve. But if you're on this call, you're on this team, you got to know that you're at the right place or at the right time. Right place, right time's great, but man, when you have the right leadership, it's a no-brainer. It is no-brainer what type of success that you want to achieve in your life. You have the three: right time, right place, and great leadership. So my hat goes off to Mr. Drake and TP, known as TP. I love that. Um, just those types of people that you want to be around at all times. You want to go out to dinner with, you can have a barbecue with, you could talk about life, you could talk about spirituality, you could talk about anything, and they're just a pleasant to be around. So I love you guys, and I really appreciate you guys this weekend, or what was it, Thursday and Friday and Saturday. I just really appreciate you guys. Thursday was intense. Obviously, we had a you know jam-packed leadership in the room. But I could just always count on Daryl and Twyler to always say the right thing, to always remain positive, remain calm, and then we looked into to Friday, right? So Friday they had the team there. Um, Again, it's just I looked forward to Friday. I even said to John Licari, I was like, this is the way it's supposed to be. I woke up Friday, and I went about my morning routine, and I'm like, I can't wait to get to the office and experience their energy. So thank you. I can't say it enough. Thank you so much to you guys. But yes, everything that Twyler said, and Daryl said as well, we need to fill a void. And what we did in the past is we just filled a void in the industry. And what I mean by that is that this industry, again, I'm going to say it again, is supposed to be set up for the masses. It doesn't matter if you're a school teacher, an engineer, it does not matter. All that matters is your desire. But what the industry has to give back to you, or the company you're with, is they have to give you a duplicatable system. I can't say this enough. Duplicatable system. What that means is anybody can do it and have success. Who runs McDonald's? Just answer yourself this question. Who's running that multi-million dollar McDonald's when you go in there and you ask for your meal deal supersize? I mean, I get the 2 cheeseburger meal deal supersize, but they don't have that anymore. But who runs that? Right? So guess what? Teenagers and retirees are running that McDonald's. They take your order, they cook your food, and they serve it to you. So again, it's system, system, system. Whoever has the best simplistic system wins in this business model. So it's duplication achieves residual income. It's really that simple. So we talked about, our Twyler talked about earlier. What did we do in the past? We had 5 pounds in 5 days. Simply consume this product, which was, I don't know, back then, maybe $39.95, $49.95 a month. Consume the product, lose 5 pounds in 5 days. No brainer. It worked in every language. It worked globally, and it worked very successfully. We did hundreds of millions of dollars, and a lot of people benefited from that. So what that said to us, wake up TLC, wake up Jack Allen. You need to create another system that people can plug in and have success either on the product or in the compensation plan, or have both at the same time. We did that better than anyone. Your two leaders, Twyler and Daryl, made millions with just creating and being a part of the system. So our system now is called Taste and Talk. Taste and Talk. Guess what? Guess what? I don't know if anybody's been to Daryl and Tyler's first meetings. They were called Taste and Talk. So there is always clues and success and clues. So once I dove into the data and I said, when did we have our best years at TLC? What were we doing? Bingo. We were sending out masses and masses amounts of product to massive amounts of people. They were having success and they continued to purchase. How did they do that? Lose 5 pounds in 5 days. Okay. What's 2.0? What's TLC 2.0? Taste and talk. We now have a system that's going to be ready. And I think in about 5 weeks that you're going to be able to have virtual, you're going to be able to have physical, meaning home, hotel, beach, coffee shop, wherever you are with another person, you can have a virtual taste and talk. That's how powerful this is. We are known as the meeting company in the world. You can have a meeting and have that taste and talk on the screen as you go through the steps in the meeting. The meetings will no longer last for 4.5 hours. We have this taste and talk down to 15 to 27 minutes. The person will be able to make a decision. They will be able to purchase. And when you're physically there, you will have product on hand to give them as they purchase the product. No brainer. Let's go back to the virtual. So John Licari and myself, we said, listen, our people love online. They love virtual. And guess what? We have that type of company as far as we have daily pay in the United States. Our products work fast. We are a fast company. What can you do for us? We have virtual tasted talks now. So I said, okay, well, let us see an example. They showed us an example of a company that's doing $800 million a year. They said, okay, I'm going to show you a lady that's worked with us. So we're watching their software because we had to buy the software. We're watching the software. This lady woke up at 9 a.m. and did a tasted talk with 3 people. 10 a.m., 4 people. 11 a.m., 3 people. 12, 1 person. 1, 3 people. 2, 4 people. 3, 6 people. 4, 7 people. 5, 9, 6, 12, 7, 18, 8:39, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. She did a taste of talk for 102 people. Get it? Obviously, the morning and into the afternoon, most people are working. And guess what? She does it 7 days a week. And when we were watching her, you see the amount of people, which you guys were going to be able to see, and you see the sales. So every tasted talk she did, she had at least 1 sale. Obviously, her best numbers, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. I think it was like 62 sales or something like during that tasted talk. Here's the system. Her magic line, our new magic line is you give the presentation. Again, if it's virtual, 15 minutes max. Your opening or you're leaving the line is $1 million line is who's having the next party? Who is having the next party? These people have been invited to this link virtually. Who is having the next party? That's your ending line. Because guess what? People are going to raise their hand and say, I want to do it now. I want to do it at 2. I'm going to grab my sister. I'm going to grab my aunt. I'll do it at 3. Now you're just booking appointments. All you're doing all day, booking appointments, giving presentations, and taking orders. That's how this company did 800 million last year. It's simply moving product. Our products work very fast, as everybody knows. Our compensation works very fast, as everyone knows. I don't know if you guys know this. We pay daily in the United States for retail sales. So this is a no-brainer for us. The 800 million that they did is not even a consumable product. We have a consumable product where you develop a emotional attachment to. So that 800 million, we're starting to look at, we want to do 4 billion, 5 billion. According to our compensation, our leadership, our compensation plan, and our products. It's just a no-brainer for us. So now when you guys wake up in the morning, you're going to say, all right, what do I do now? Because let's face it, our whole field is like, what do I do now? Do I post? Do I text somebody? No, we're going to give you the formula to do on a daily basis. Again, like McDonald's, you plug in and guess what? You're having success. You're having success. And if you're not, it's a little tweak here, it's a little tweak there. The fries were too salty. They weren't cooked long enough. Simplistic, simplistic, simplistic. Billion dollar, multi billion dollar is McDonald's. They don't have the best hamburgers. They have the best system. So that's what I'm guaranteeing you guys on the phone. This is the first call I did about this, by the way. This is what I'm guaranteeing. We are going to have the best system for you to move the most product where you can have the best results. That's simple. I have usually you see I'm very passionate about this. I'm so excited. And again, kudos goes to obviously your leadership, Taste the Talk. Um, man, I think what one would I go to first? I think I went to the Houston one. Anyways, this I love when people raise their hand and are like, I had that idea, or I did that, I said that, I did that. All of us together, we're always going to achieve more through energy, through ideas, and through symmetry. It's that simple. So again, I love you guys for that. You're gonna love this. I think we're about 5 weeks away, and your business is going to explode. You're going to be able to expose it to the world and know that they're going to be able to purchase, be a part of the culture and community. Big things are going to come out of this culture and community. And then I don't know. Twyla, did I have 2 hours or 3 hours? I think I don't know how long she gave me to speak. All right. So then I heard we talk about the frequency event. I think Daryl said, I want to know who named that event. I love when Daryl says that stuff. Daryl's so deep. I love that energy frequency. I don't know Daryl, but names and stuff like that always come out of having the right energy in the room or in the culture and community which all of us serve and we're all in. So you're right. Frequency is a great name. We need you guys there. I always be I'm not gonna beat around the bush. We need bodies and energy in the room. You're going to be exposed to the Taste and Talk. You're going to be exposed to the leaders that you have on this call that are going to be speaking. You're going to be exposed to your corporate team. You're going to be exposed to the culture and community. I've been to events. I've done events. You guys, obviously, we've been doing this for 20 years. I'm not going to kid you. When an event happens, yes, it takes a lot of energy out of the corporate team. It takes a lot of energy out of the leadership. We leave on a high, and that's what we give to you. We want you to leave frequency on a high because guess what? Fourth quarter is big. Most network marketing numbers shoot up between September and Turkey Day. I'll be honest with you, right? Most numbers shoot up between September and Turkey Day. That is our wheelhouse for this. That is our wheelhouse for Taste and Talk. So just get there. I know, some people are like, well, I don't have the time, I don't have the money. Get there for an hour, get there for a day, drive, fly. Most importantly, encourage your team to get there, encourage new people to get there, encourage your leadership to get there, because guess what? We all inspire each other every single day. Daryl Drake, the other day, he doesn't even know this. He posted a video of a beautiful house. I don't even know where he was. And you know what that did for me? It inspired me. And you could say, well, Jack, you probably have a beautiful house and, the dog's haircut's perfect and all that stuff. Yeah, I've been blessed in that way. But the pictures he was showing me inspired me for more. Not more greed. I'll tell you what, more. He inspired me to more. Like I need to have that leadership at the dinner at my personal house. I need to show them the view at my personal house because I love them. They're in my culture. They're in my community. So thank you, Daryl, for inspiring me for that. So, but the example is all of us inspire each other. So if you see a picture, you hear a quote, you see a tear, you hear a laugh, all that is inspiration for us to be in the moment to remember that memory. Because guess what? I'm getting a little older, and what I've noticed is all I have and cherish day by day is memories and the little things that happen to me minute to minute on a daily basis. I know it sounds strange. I don't want to get too deep, but I swear to you. So, with that being said, we inspire each other, we love each other, we're caring on each other, and that's what events are. You got to get to those events. We can't do it on Zoom. I can't feel Twyler's energy. I can't feel Daryl's energy on Zoom. I just can't. Technology's not been able to do that yet. I don't think they ever will. Technology will never replace the human spirit and the human energy. It will never happen. I don't care what Elon says he's going to do or what he thinks he's going to do. It will never be replaced. That's why events work. That's why TLC works. That's why Taste and Talks works. That's why your leadership works. So we'll see you at Frequency. God bless.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I tell you that I was just like, wow, if the chat was blowing up, Jack, you probably couldn't see that. And we were just moving the slides through. People were like, okay, I could be a presenter. Okay, I could be a host. Oh, man, that's the presenter box. So it's going to be quite incredible. I don't know. I think there may be one or two questions for you before
Absolutely.
you run off, but it's exciting, to hear your excitement because normally Jack, we're here, John, he's talking a lot, and Jack, is a man of few words, but he's the brain behind this deal. But to see you so excited and talking and sharing it, we know that this is on purpose and that you this is gonna be great. Yeah.
Thank you. I love you guys.
Yeah, we love you back. Jake, you have anything for Mr. Fallon?
Not really a question, but just, I've been blessed in a way to hear you talk a lot about a lot of different things. Twyler too, right? We know when you kind of believe in something, and we know when you really believe in something. I was just sitting back here just smiling like, yeah, he believes in this one. So it just makes me smile, and it makes me smile because you created something, and sometimes like I'll create something, and you guys got to bring me down a little bit, and sometimes you guys have some ideas, and I'm like, I don't think that's gonna work, and I think that's the beautiful thing about a partnership, and that's the beautiful thing about working as a collective to get to a place. And I don't know what you got personally, but as TP and I were talking, I mean, you guys nailed it with just having a system that you can be day one in TLC and you know what to do and you know how to do it. Because I came up in this industry knowing that people want to know, is it real? Can I do it? And will I get help? And to be able to say, listen, we know the hottest time to get somebody into action is their first 24 to 48 hours.
Yes, sir.
And so I'm excited to put a system to this to where, you want to launch your business tomorrow morning, you can do it. And we're going to empower you to do it. And we're going to reward people to help you to do it. And we're going to reward you for doing it.
Yes, sir.
Easy day. So that's it. No other questions. Are we going to have a lion? I really want a lion at corporate convention. I don't know if that's a crazy ask or not, but
nothing's too crazy. Nothing's too crazy. I love that. It might be one of those bot lions or something like crazy, but we're gonna make some dreams come true. We're gonna and listen, Daryl, I wasn't kidding about what I said about that video you posted. Yeah. We need more of that. We need people dreaming, man. People are not dreaming enough, and we need to inspire and dream. So I'm excited about the system. I'm excited about your guys' leadership. So I appreciate you continuously going to that next level wave of dreaming. You didn't even know you probably like, well, I'm going to post this. It's cool. But the inspiration that came from that, I got so fired up. So thank you.
Well, I mean, I'm going to tell you something, not to get into a full trading, but I when I don't feel the way that I know that I should be feeling, I do things and create the environment to make me feel how I know I should be feeling. So sometimes I'm on a couch or I'm like, I'll go out and intentionally
dream
put myself in an environment to say, no, I'm gonna feel a way on purpose.
Yeah,
right.
Love it.
But I am actually shopping for a house in that. Well, actually, it's already done, but that's a whole nother.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. I love it. We need that. Inspiration's everything, baby. So thank you.
So that's it. TP, you got any questions?
Well, no, I'm the team is excited. We see the chats blowing up. They had a chance to have a sneak peek of the Taste and Talks, what the, kind of what the presentation boxes are going to look like. They see that presenters or hosts are going to get some perks and things like that. So that's exciting. No, nothing else. We just appreciate you, Mr. Fallon, jumping on here. We know you're extremely busy, but jumping on to really just share your passion. I was passionate about it. Drake was passionate about it, but we knew nobody could share it the way that you share it, because this is your vision. And you know, and it is exciting to hear your excitement. So we appreciate you jumping on. Guys, don't leave. We've got a quick video for you guys to see. And for those of you that get your tickets, right, over this next week, we know we get paid on Friday, you get your ticket, there's something, you're going to go into a wheel, and we're going to be doing some giveaways. And so we're dropping in the Telegram what those giveaways are going to be. It could be some electronics. It could be, you know, some cash that's going to help you take care of your hotel. It could be a 1-night stay in the hotel, 2-night stay. There's going to be some giveaways for individuals who go out and get their tickets this week. And I think every week we're going to do something. And these people's names just go into a chat. I mean, go into raffle.
Somebody's flight gonna get paid for.
Ooh.
Yeah, somebody's flight. That's how I was feeling. And at that moment, that's what just came to. So hold me to it. Somebody's flight is gonna get paid for. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So let's add that to the wheelhouse.
We gotta show up big in Detroit, right? Rebirth. Listen, don't embarrass us. We gotta show up in a major way. And I saw somebody a leader in another company that I'm really cool with. And they just had an event. They had a couple thousand people there. And I was like, hey, tell me what you did, right? I'm always of the mind of, if somebody's doing something right, I just want to know what they're doing, see if it's duplicatable. And I was like, tell me what you did. And he said, you know, I look at my organization, my legs of business, and I said, you know what? We need to have 5 to 20 people out of each leg of business. And it represent income. And I was like, wow, okay, that's pretty cool, you know, that you know, it'll represent. And then and here's really quickly, oh, it's not in there. I was gonna share it with you. I'll share it on the next call. But you look at your business, and you know, we always say if you come by yourself, you're gonna learn a lot. You come with a team, you'll earn a lot. That's a philosophy, it doesn't change. And so, Drake, I don't have anything else. I just want Ashley to hit us with the video.
I got a song that I want to play before we end this night, before y'all go and turn on Netflix and go meditate and do whatever y'all about to do. I got a song. Can we cue it up real quick and just vibe out for a second? Yeah. Vibes. Yeah. I just want y'all to enter into
we making history. The devil can't get to me. The haters can't get to me. We got the victory. We need the millions. You can keep all the misery, cause we making history. We got the victory. We making history. The devil can't get to me. The haters can't get to me. We got the victory. We need the millions. You can keep all the misery, cause we making history. We got the victory. I open my eyes, I talk to my God, and go for my goals. I meditate, then I hop in the Lamb, I hop in the road. My team is coming for answers, and trust we don't settle for no's. We kicking down doors, and we saving souls all across the globe. I survived some critical symptoms. Now we changing lives and teaching more people residual income. We teaching them life, we teaching them love, we teaching them loyalty. So believe you a king, believe you a queen, believe that you royalty. Bust down AP flexing. Mama used to be stressing. I even went through depression, but it ain't a loss, it's a lesson. Passion brings in progression. Health and wealth is the message. Trust the vision is the message. Now we count big blessings, and we making history. The devil can't get to me. The haters can't get to me. We got the victory. We need the millions. You can keep all the misery.
Yeah.
Hey, we got the victory.
What
I say?
One thing we know, words create worlds. So whatever you listening to on a daily basis is showing up in your life. How you feeling is probably an indication of what you hear in the physical or what you're telling yourself. And a lot of times what you tell yourself shows up more than what was going to show up by somebody telling you something. So for me, Jack pointing that out, it's like it's just something that I do, and I just do it because I just know to do it. But absolutely, if I'm feeling a way that I don't want to be feeling, I will put on a song, Twyla. If I'm feeling a way that I don't want to be feeling, I will go to my buddy's house that owns a $32 million mansion in one of the most exclusive, the most exclusive area here in Las Vegas. Yeah, absolutely. I will take you to dinner. Yeah. So, anyways, I'm gonna let y'all go do y'all thing. But I'm done here. TP, you got anything? I know we got one more little video to play.
That's it. We're ready to rock and roll. We're gonna vibe out with the freak